All right, guys, welcome back to Spud Run Golf. I'm Jeremy here in Southern Ohio. It's a Saturday morning. Not too fresh and early, but not too late. It's about 8 o'clock. I had to work this morning, but we've got plenty of content to record today to get you guys up to date on what we've been doing, where we've been, and what we're going to do. It's been pretty daggone dry. We've got some brown spots, some lighter spots coming here in the fairway. So I've had these hoses stretched out, trying my damnedest to keep some moisture down on this turf type tall fescue for this fairway. Ruby and I need to get these hoses out of the way because we've got to mow the fairway this morning. So before we get the Toro fairway mower fired up, we've got to get this hose drug out of the way. One day we'll probably have irrigation in this fairway because hot summer days, this is what I do the most, is move hoses around. Now it does help since we've got the irrigation around the green, that helps actually a lot. But as we're out here in the fairway, boots on the ground, these are the worst spots we have in the fairway. Now, if we go up farther from about 160 into the green, we don't have any spots like this because I've got more hose, more pressure up there, and it's easier to feed that. I've got a shit ton of hose stretched from up at the mill shop. It's fed from a 1-inch line, so our pressure's lower. We got less coverage. So the first 150 yards of the fairway don't get the water like the closer part does. And that's just the way it is right now. Another critical factor in this fairway, as we approach the 150 yard marker, we've still got good shade this morning. The first 150 yards are out in the full sun, so it takes more drying. So having this golf green in this golf hole in this valley, you know, gives me a little bit of fits with the bent grass, just with lack of sunlight. However, on this taller grass, this fescue, it actually acts as a benefit to keep the shade, to help kind of mitigate the moisture, to hold the moisture in our soils. As we approach the 100-yard marker, I can say that I'm very pleased with our efforts thus far this year on keeping weed control, disease pressure. The fairway has done excellent. And we'll touch on the green too today, but I wanted to just touch base on the fairway and how pleased I am with I mean, we've got very, very few weeds in the fairway, so our pre-emergent programs and our post-emergent programs that we've done have worked excellent this year. All these heathen B&B golfers, I've got signs up everywhere now just trying to keep them where I want them to go. Like right here, everybody wants to drive the carts right along the creek. They want to park right by the bridge and then walk up. So I'm trying to get them to park on the gravel, foot walk traffic only, over to the green, or park on the nice new concrete pad in the back. This is always a make or break situation for a group. In the morning when I come and check the green, if I see a lot of ball marks, it's all bad. I had to actually kick out our first group about 3 or 4 weeks ago from the course. I'll show you a little footage here. The first full day they had here, I came in after work and I could just see that the green was destroyed. I mean, just absolutely destroyed. Tons of ball marks, no shits given. There's a better term I could use for that, but they did not repair ball marks. And man, guys, this green just takes a plumb beating. This is not too bad today. I mean, a quick walk across the green here, I definitely see a handful of ball marks. I guess while we're on, look right here. Oh my goodness, what's this? The biggest pest I have on my backyard golf green is people. That's hands down. I've somewhat learned how to manage other pests, but I haven't learned how to manage the main pest that I have is people. Well, I buzzed up the Hack Shack to help build a better picture, so it looks like they did enjoy the night, which is fine. But I'm definitely gonna have to get a sign made that says you got a 2-ball max, or I don't know. That green just can't withstand 4, 5, 6 nights a week just getting pelted from up here. And it's fun, I know it's fun, but when you just stand up here and hit balls and balls and balls, it's just hard on that green. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do something. I'll put a sign up, or I don't know. But it looks like they did have a good sponsor. So after mowing the fairway, mowing the green, I might have came off a little bit hard on them guys. They weren't bad at the green. I know the emotions kind of came out a little bit in that last little clip when I was talking about the green. I was pissed off a couple weeks ago. Those folks were from Michigan. I actually shut them down day one. They didn't get to golf. They were staying 2 more days, and they couldn't golf no more. They really destroyed it. For my bit of anger that you saw, we're going to go ahead and cut a Sunday pin on Saturday. And I see these guys just got up the number 1 tee box. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Well, we only got 2 carts. There's supposed to be 4 of them, but I don't care if there's 12 of them. I just like to have carts if there's, you know, more, but looks like we've got a couple walkers going to happen today. So Sunday pin, let's go. All right, so it's going to be real time. Once I actually get down there and start, I won't cut the video at all. You get to see exactly how long it takes to do this once I get down there. Start the clock. My goodness, they're gonna love that pin. Time. Wasn't bad, was it? You guys are gonna love today's pin placement.
Oh yeah, we saw you. You punched a fresh one for us. We're pumped up for it.
This is a tricky one though.
Yeah.
Yep.
On this crest here.
How'd night 1 go?
A lot of fun.
It was awesome.
That
Yeah.
was incredible.
Spent a lot of time at the hack shack.
Right.
We're not any better at golf.
No, clearly.
We find ourselves a little after lunch right now. I am trucking some gravel back to the back from up front for cart pass. So out here at Spud Run Golf we have, I don't know, I'd say there's near a mile of cart pass, and most of them are dirt. I've got some gravel on some of them, but here recently they had to redo the local Walmart parking lot, and we got a bunch of the millings. So it's good material that I pretty much got for free. A couple caveats to that, but the wife and Hannah just getting back from the horse ride, and here we are up front near the road here at Spud Run Golf. There's the big Traco, so we're going to back her on in here. You guys can load into the dump truck with me. Come on. We take this load back. I think this will be about my 10th load to take to the back, and basically I'm just transferring some stock from that pile back to the back where I can use the skid loader to work on the cart pass and stuff. But I want to take this opportunity to kind of tell you where I've been. I haven't had a lot of good videos, or much videos at all, I guess, lately. But my goodness, our family has been busy. You know, we had to pick a boy up from Georgia from a college. We had to take that same boy over to West Point. I had a boy that raced in Michigan in a dirt bike race. Spent some time out in Jackson Hole. Got to go to the beach. We've been just doing a lot of stuff. Work's pretty busy. The golf course is kind of in the motion right now where it's just maintenance. There's not a lot of projects going on, but we've had a lot of visitors. Our course tee time schedule has been plumb packed. We are officially booked for the season, and I still get a lot of emails and messages, but Spud Run's a popular place for folks to travel to near and far, and they come from all over. So that's pretty neat. I kind of alluded to earlier in the video, you might have sensed a little tone in my voice when I was talking about the ball marks in that group from a few weeks back, but we have had a couple bad groups. That's just really put things on the edge for me, and wondering to myself if I even want to continue to have guests come and golf at Spud Run Golf. You know, the B&B will stay booked no matter what's going on, pretty much. So it's not like you could say, well, you're cutting yourself in the throat if you do that. But I guess, so having said that, I'll say this, that in the last week I've had a couple awesome people come in. One, the boy just turned 16 and his parents surprised him with the trip up to Spud Run Golf. And when I seen him, when he came here, and I just felt the excitement on that young man's face and his attitude, it was awesome. You know, we've had a couple groups in, like I said, this week that just kind of turned things around for me mentally. And not to get all sappy on you, but the golf course part, it's what I love to do, and I love to show it off to people. I love to see people enjoy it. But when I have people coming in and tearing my carts up and tearing the green up, it makes me wonder sometimes. But a little bit of goodness in the world, like the last week I've had, can really turn a guy's attitude around. So I told everybody we'll make the final decision in September whether we will still offer the golf course for invitation stuff like next year again, like we've done this year. I'm anxious at the end of the year to do the profit loss. I think we'll all be happy to see what Spud Run has finally done financially, as far as the guests coming in and the social media revenues and stuff. So I won't say we're to the moon, but I feel like the ship's loading up. We've got everything we need in the rocket ship. Now we just need some money for fuel, baby. All right, we're gonna dump this load out, and I got another project I'd like to do today. I always overplan my days, but I'm hoping I can get to it, and I definitely think you guys will love this other project. Sounds good. Appreciate you.
Okay, buddy. Bye.
So I'm also, last week while I was gone, we had a guest destroy a golf cart. I hate to revisit bad news, but so I took the golf cart to get repaired, thinking it would be a 2 or 3 day fix. So I rented an extra one. Well, it turns out it's going to take another week or so at least to fix the golf cart. So basically, what I'm up against right now is I continue to rent a golf cart for another week or so at $500, $600, $700, or I could put that money towards obviously getting another used cart. So once that one gets repaired, I'll have 3 in the rotation, and that won't be a bad thing. I definitely can't swallow the pill right now to buy a new cart, but I might have to. Just, it might make so much sense that I need to. So that was the guy calling me back. There's a used one up in Northern Ohio that I might get my hands on and kind of ease my pain temporarily, and maybe long term it might be beneficial. That's the golf cart story. Come on, baby. Come on. Looks like the golfers are off lunch break. I had the sprinklers running while they were going around the green, not on the green. I don't like to put too much water on that bent grass during the day when it's just hot and sunny, but that around needed cooled down a little bit. And kind of brings me to my next point that we'll talk about here in a minute, but I got a little something I'm really excited about coming tomorrow here at Spud Run Golf. Here they come. All right, Sunday morning, y'all, and what I wanted to talk about next is I have a big time visitor coming today to spend a couple days here at Spud Run Golf. I pretty much have all the maintenance done, and what I don't have done, it's important to know that the visitor that's coming wants to help do maintenance here at Spud Run Golf. So it's Ryan Knorr. He's coming from Illinois or Iowa, But he's making the long trip over because he's building a backyard golf course, a backyard golf green as of now. And he's got a super huge social media presence. Big channels, big numbers, so we're excited to have him come over. So here I am, Sunday morning. What do? I've always wanted to put a brick floor in the hack shack. I got a pile of brick up front, you'll see them in a minute. But I've got about 5 hours to turn this gravel floor into a brick floor. Can we do it? We're gonna find out. This project with me and a couple guys, we could probably easily do it completely finished in 4 to 5 hours. But I'm by myself, so I'm kind of scrambling to get things done. My flow should be decent, but I won't be able to get the whole thing done before our guests arrive today. But I would like to still at least be able to get all the bricks laid. Probably not cut, because on the edges there'll be a bunch of cut pieces. But at least if I get the general base laid, I think that would be a win for today. And who knows, I always get visitors on Sunday, so maybe we'll get some folks to show up and they can carry bricks. That's what sucks. Almost ready for our first load of bricks. That'll be the slow process. We'll get this screeded out, about 4 or 5 feet. We'll bring the skid loader bucket full of bricks right up to the edge so I can just hopefully grab the bricks out of the bucket. Just texted Ryan, our guest that's coming in. He's about 4 hours out. I probably just should have sit up here at the hack shack and drank coffee and waited, but I don't drink coffee, so I got that going for me. Never had coffee. Here we are back out front by the road. You can kind of see the excavator sitting up on that hill of gravel, and here's our recycled bricks. These are bricks that were moved from town from a project that we just had dumped out here. Just regular 4x8 bricks, 2 3/8 inch thick. I keep saying bricks, but I guess the homeowner term would be pavers. Brick, paver, whatever. But they're kind of mixed in with dirt, but here's the goal. We take the skid loader, which takes about 10 minutes to get from the road to the hack shack. We'll scoop it up, we'll go back, we'll lay that bucket, come back, and it looks like I should have plenty. There's a lot of dirt mixed in here too, but that's just part of it. We'll have to weed through, and this is the part that's just gonna go on for probably 2.5 to 3 hours of just get. Or should I say, come on, come on, come on. We'll find the center. What a great song. Come on. Mark the center.
On the dusty road.
This one's all busted up, junk. Perfect.
And the sun's probably shining in light on me.
All right, there's one skid loader bucket. That took about 30 minutes, so it's gonna be close. There's 2 bucket loads of bricks. Bucket and a half, I think, to finish out to the edge of the post. My buddy Moose just showed up. I put him in the skid loader, so that's allowing me to lay a little brick while he's traveling. And here he comes with the load. Let's go. All right, check it out. We have a brick surface in the hack shack for the back landing area. My buddy Moose did help out. He hauled up 3 loads of bricks. That allowed me to keep laying, so that did save probably a good 40 minutes or so. The only thing left to do is I kind of done this as a typical fashion paver patio, except we didn't do any base work because the base was already here and compacted. I pre-planned that a year or so ago. So we just put the sand down, leveled it, like screeding concrete, laid the bricks. So now what I need to do is I need to get some poly sand and sweep between the joints, compact it all, and that'll help just settle it all and give us a nice tight surface. We'll start putting stuff back in here, and Call this project a win. A little aggressive this morning, but I'm glad we got it done. A lot of H2O. It'll make the old cold beers taste better later. Come on. Final touches, we'll just wet it down. Start putting stuff back. Our guest Ryan will be here probably within 20 minutes or so. Worked out pretty good. I would like to have more time to maybe clean the carts, but I'm glad this is done.
Hey, it's Ryan Knorr, and excited to be here at Spud Run Golf. Going to be here for a couple days, so I'm excited to see you on the next episode.
Over and out, guys. Till next time.
Wow, that's spectacular.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle. That one won't make the video.